Listening skills, as we know, are very important. Why? Because a good speaker is always a good listener. Okay, when you are able to listen the things properly, when you are able to listen the other perspective properly, then only we can say you are able to speak up on the things. Okay, if any opportunity is coming and you have to speak something, so unless and until you have not listened about a specific topic, okay, so the points will not come into your mind, the important aspects will not come into your mind. So for that, listening skills are very important. So we can say that listening is a process of receiving and reacting to a message from interpreting the speaker. Means whatever the speaker is speaking, whatever content, whatever message the speaker is giving, whatever you are receiving from that or whatever you are interpreting from that, this is the listening skills. Okay, there is no communication, or we can say the communication process is not complete without the listening, because you are not able to speak on the things when you have not listened properly. That is why for your professional career, for your growth, or we can say for your improvements, listening skills are very important. Okay. So listening versus hearing. Is there any difference between listening and hearing? Yes, there is a big difference. Hearing means just hearing the sound that is coming from the environment, that is coming from from any side. Okay, hearing is just hearing the voice, the words, or the tone. Okay, without any effort. Effortless, we are hearing something. But if we are listening something, it means we are paying the attention to what is being told to us or whatever the speaker is speaking. Okay, so hearing is just hearing the sound, or it depends upon the ears, what the ears are hearing. Okay, we can say it is a physical act. Everyone can hear without deliberating the effort. Okay, but if we are listening the things, it means we are paying the attention. So hearing and listening are different things, they are not same. Okay, but people are having some misconception that both are the same terms, but no, both are different things, both are different terms. Okay, so listening requires voluntary attention and then making sense of what is being said. If you have not paid attention, if you are not concerned about what is being told to you, it means there is no meaning of listening, or means you are not able to get the things, you are not able to get the meaning from that listening, or you cannot reach to any outcome, you cannot reach to any solution, right? Then types of listening. First is casual listening. As the name is saying, casual listening. Casual listening means listening to someone or something without paying much attention or without any concentration. Okay, means whenever you are not having the interest in the things that is spoken to you, that is told to you, so we can say you have, or you are developing the casual listening skills. For you, there is no meaning of that communication. For you, there is no meaning of that interaction or that message or information. This is casual listening. Okay, or we can say this kind of listening has no purpose, has no scope in the future. Means you have listened something and you have ignored something, because there is no, it is of no use, okay, for your career, for your growth. So this is why we can say that casual listening is such kind of listening where the listener does not pay much attention to the speaker, to the words of the speaker. Okay, then focused listening. On the other side, if we talk about focused listening, as the name is saying, it is intentional and systematic process. Here the listener is paying the attention. he or she is focusing on the aspects, he or she is focusing on the content or information that is delivered by the speaker. Okay, we can say that, like for example, you have seen many conferences, many seminars, many motivation speeches. Okay, so where what the speaker is doing, speaker is giving the valuable insight or valuable knowledge of sharing the vast experiences. Okay, and the audience or the mass of the public is focusing on what the speaker is saying. So we can say focused listening is the intentional and systematic process. Here the listener gives his full attention and concentration on what the speaker is saying. Okay, the benefit of focused listening is with the help of this focused listening, the listener is getting the information or knowledge or ideas. He or she learns new aspects, new experiences, new skills or knowledge. Okay, with the help of this focused listening. Okay, or we can say it is also known as intensive listening. Here the speaker is using his vast knowledge, his vast experience, and delivering his vast knowledge or experience to the audience, to the people, and people are getting that, people are getting benefit with that listening. Okay. Then active listening. Active listening, as his name is saying, active listening means attentive listening. Okay. Active listening involves the attention or careful concentration of the speaker's words. Means whatever each and every sentence, each and every word that the speaker is using, you are actively involved in that. You are physically or mentally involved in that specific listening session or that specific session. Okay. Here in this type of listening, the listener is participating also. Means if he or she is having some query, then he or she is participating, asking the questions, okay, and giving the suggestions or solutions also to the speaker. Okay, so we can say active listening is the two-way process where both are involved in the speaking and listening sessions, okay, or doing the interaction with each other, solving the queries, solving the problems of each other. Okay. Then on the other side, passive listening is very rigid or orthodox type of listening. This type of listening may create confusion in the mind of the speaker about the true intention of the listener. Okay. Passive listeners are the people who do not show their actual intentions. They pretend that they are listening, but actually they are not listening properly what the speaker is saying. Okay, means if the speaker is explaining something, they are shaking their heads, or they are giving such kind of gestures, and that shows that yes, they are very active listeners and they are listening properly, but actually they are not listening the things, they are not paying the attention to the thing that is delivered to them. Okay, so we can say these kind of people show their flat serious expressions, like they are understanding everything, their concepts are getting clear, but actually they are not listening properly. Okay, this is passive listening. Then critical listening. As the name is saying critical, it means it is using the senses, your brain, or practical aspects. Okay, so critical listening can also be called as evaluating listening. Means after listening the sessions given by the speaker, you are evaluating this session, how well it was or how fruitful outcome that session is giving after delivering this session by the speaker. So in the critical listening, you are listening properly, you are paying the attention properly, and you are judging the session, you are judging the speaker's quality in critical kind of listening. Okay, in this kind of listening, we can say it involves critical evaluation of the speaker's thought or ideas. At what extent that speaker is having the knowledge, at what extent the speaker is having the experience or thoughts and ideas. So the listener evaluates the speaker's skill in critical listening, right? Then in this kind of listening, listener assess the speaker's depth of knowledge. At what extent the speaker is having the deep knowledge regarding any aspect, regarding any topic, regarding any area. Okay, or this type of listening we use in the conferences, seminars, group discussions or other formal interactions where the active participation is required between the speaker and listener. Both the parties are paying attention to each another words, okay, so that the fruitful outcome can be generated. Okay. Then appreciative listening. This type of listening appreciates and supports the speaker. The listener is always encouraging kind of attitude. He is always appreciating the speaker's qualities, speaker's session, speaker knowledge and information. Okay, he or she always motivates the speaker to speak more and more. Such kind of listeners do not get bored with the long sessions. They always appreciate the efforts of the speaker. Okay. Then pretentive listening. Pretentive listening is also called as false listening. Okay. The listener pretends that he is listening attentively, he is getting everything, okay, but actually he is not getting anything because he is not paying attention, he is not paying too much, he is not paying showing the interest in the listening, in the sessions. Okay, so he or she is pretending that he is getting all the knowledge, he is getting all the information, but actually he is not receiving any kind of knowledge, any kind of information from the listening, from the sessions. This is pretentive listening. Empathetic listening. I have told you many times also. Empathetic listening means put yourself into the shoes of others and then listen the problem and then listen the views and ideas of the people. Okay. This type of listening exercises the emotional influence on the listener. Not only understand the literal message but also understand the emotions and the word view of the speaker. Okay. Means this type of listening facilitates or motivates the listener to get emotionally involved in the session, emotionally involved in the listening sessions, or emotionally involved with the speaker's knowledge, speaker's information, speaker's attitude. Okay, so that a connect can be there and the speaker can very well understand whether the listener has understood the concept or not, or as well as the listener can also understand about the speaker's qualities, about the speaker's words, or we can say thoughts or ideas. Okay. Then therapeutic listening. This type of listening involves a healing process. We can say you can have the example of counseling session. In counseling session, what happens? Whenever a person is having the problem, the counselor is listening the problem of that counselee very closely, very keenly, observing all the situations and then giving them the solutions. So a kind of counseling session, we can say it is a good example of therapeutic listening, because here the speaker is giving a kind of therapy, psychological therapy, emotional therapy. Okay, so that the listener can be strong enough to adjust with the environment. The listener can be strong enough to deal with the problems or to face the problems, to face the challenges and finding out the ways to solve those problems. Okay. And selective listening. As the name is saying, in this type of listening, the listener listens only those points that he considers it is important for him or herself. Okay. Means if I am having the selective listening skills, means I will focus on those points only, on those areas of the speaker's session which is most important for me. Rest of the part I will ignore. Okay, I will not pay much attention to rest of the part. This is selective listening. The listener is listening the session on the basis of his or her preference, or the session or the content or the information that is important for his or her personal as well as professional growth. Only that type of information is selective in nature, and that type of information only the listener seeks to have. Okay. Then biased listening. In this type of listening, the listener is biased against the speaker. Okay. The listener has preconceived notion about the speaker and the speech. Means before listening to the speaker, the listener is having the attitude that the person does not know anything, or I do not want to listen what the speaker is saying. So this kind of attitude is called biased attitude. When you already have this misconception, you already have this notion that you will not listen whatever the speaker will speak. So this kind of attitude, this kind of behavior comes under the biased listening. Okay, the listener has preconceived notion about the speaker, that speaker is good or speaker is bad. Okay, or the content that the speaker will deliver, it is useless. So already before listening this session, already the listener is having that approach, that attitude. Okay, so this is biased listening. In this type of listening, the listener shows, many times the listener shows disrespect to the speaker, okay, for the speaker, or do not pay the attention to the speaker words. This is biased listening. Then next and last is assertive listening. Assertive listening, in this type of listening, the listener allows the speaker to express his ideas freely and frankly. Because as I have told you earlier, assertive behavior is the positive kind of behavior. So in this kind of listening, the listener is giving full freedom to the speaker to speak more. And the listener is ready to accept all the things willingly. Okay. Or we can say the listener is doing the respect, is having the respect about the speaker's thought, emotions and feelings. Or always the encouraging kind of attitude the listener is showing towards the speaker. Always he is communicating in such a way so that the motivation or morale of the speaker can always be high in nature, and the speaker is always having such kind of attitude, such kind of personality, so that he or she can very well make the concepts clear to the listeners. Okay.